Cowbunga, y'all. Captain Beardo here. So, I have a theory for you guys. It's Godzilla vs. Kong. The trailer dropped yesterday, which I am so pumped about. I'm definitely going to try to see it in theaters if possible. I know I've been able to go see the movies, but right now it's also snowing and numbers have been ranking up, or the numbers and what's going on has been ranking up.
Are you recording a video right now?
And damn it.
So I have a theory for that movie just based off of the trailer and based off of the name of it, and what I would personally want to see happen within that movie. But first, as this is the last week of January, I'm going to have to come up with some sort of schedule for this channel. And with the schedule, I want to tweak it from what I've been doing before and make it able to be consistent while not having to do it necessarily every day. And I also want to do whatever makes the most sense and be able to be the most watchable for you guys anyway. So what I'm thinking about is either having movie Mondays, which would actually go good with today because today's Monday, and do like theory videos, like movies or reviews of movies, whether it's whatever movie just came out in theaters, like when Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, do a movie review on Monday, or if it's or just simply doing like a movie that I saw with a friend, like I don't know, The Truman Show, like I did in the past. So I want to either do that on Mondays or start doing it also on Fridays and have it be called Film Fridays. Because with Film Fridays, I can also add in TV shows and other things like that. Technically, whatever can be considered as a film. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about with either movie Mondays or Film Fridays. Tuesdays or Thursdays, and thinking of either having I want to have either Turtle Tuesdays or Turtle Thursdays. Probably more inclined to do Turtle Tuesday just because that's when NECA releases their Turtle Tuesday. So I kind of think it might just go better off on Tuesdays, which means that if I do that, then I'd probably do Film Fridays, so that way I have a more of a break. And then I'm thinking about maybe Wednesday doing my Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke again, or have that moved to Thursday as well. But yeah, like I'm trying to think of what makes sense within like the schedule and like what kind of little pun I can make with whatever day of the week it is and whatnot like that. And then Sundays, I also want to make it to where I don't post just on this channel. I'm also posting on my other channel called Pastor Beardo, and I want to start moving along with that. I've created that channel actually a while ago. Haven't posted anything on that channel yet, just because I'm trying to think of what I want as a first video, and that would probably be the first Sunday in February. I'll probably have something on that channel, and probably be like a two-parter where I'll have the first part on this and then have a part on that channel as well. So that's just kind of what I want to do. But I also need your guys' input and your guys' help. I know I have a lot of friends that watch this stuff, but I also know I have a lot of people that I have not yet met, or just some random people that just view my channel. So yeah, if you're able to subscribe, ring the bell, leave comments, or even leave a like, please do so. It will help me out and it will help out this channel. I do it as a hobby, like I always say, and I want to make sure I keep doing it as a hobby, but I also want you guys' input because I can't do it by myself, and with how this month's been with all the views and things like that, I do know that some people are watching my channel, which I am truly grateful for. So just keep helping me out and I'll keep producing a gateway from out of reality anyway. And it also is a gateway for me out of reality anyway with everything going on right now in the world. But anyway, so going into the theory, enough of me like rambling on about like the schedule and what I want to do for go on from into February and things like that. Also, I did forget about this, but the 25th anniversary Pokemon stuff, I'll probably be doing that type of stuff, like that news, whenever it does drop, whenever I'm able to do that anyway. And which I hopefully will be more Wednesdays, but we'll see. And I'll have to tweak the schedule around that because I want to make sure I get to whatever news and whatever is current first instead of what is in the past. And that's why this whole month I've been kind of just pumping out videos just so that way I can get caught up with everything. But yeah, so Godzilla versus Kong, my theory. So we see Mechagodzilla, or what we assume to be Mechagodzilla in the very first 5 seconds, and in the middle of the trailer, we see him like blueprints of an energy source, which looks like Godzilla anyway. So I definitely do believe that Mechagodzilla is going to come in this movie at some point, whether he's in the movie the whole time or more towards the end. And with that, I think it would be really cool if it is Godzilla versus Kong. Like say, in the trailer we got that Godzilla has kind of gone evil, or there's a reason why they have to get Kong onto the island or into New York anyway, or wherever this place is set. I think it's actually Tokyo with how neon everything is. But anyway, they're going to have to get Kong onto where people are to kind of protect the area and everything from what is assumed to be Godzilla, which my theory is that the Godzilla that we see for the first, I wanna say for the first quarter of the movie, I only want it to be the first quarter, is be a Mecha Godzilla dressed as regular Godzilla. So then that way we can kind of get that, kind of get the Godzilla versus Kong fight that we want to see, but there's like we can kind of tell there's something off about Godzilla. There's something off about like why Kong is fighting him, and have it to where like we kind of can tell that Kong has like this rivalry with his ancestors of Godzillas or the giant lizards, I should say. Like giant apes versus giant lizards have been going on for a while, and so that rivalry and have Kong have to go down to the Hollow Earth, which is also kind of rumored to exist. Hollow Earth, get that axe that we do see in the trailer with him using against Godzilla. And I think it would be cool if Kong has like if people bring Kong, communicate with Kong, get him to be on that side. But then like the evil or whatever corporation grabs Kong, uses that collar that we see and kind of manipulates him into whatever they want him to do. Whether it's just fighting Mecha Godzilla to save the world, or if it's just to simply manipulate him into whatever they want. But yeah, there's definitely going to be some kind of conflict there. And then maybe Godzilla comes up out of the water, and that's what we see in the trailers. The first interaction between actual Godzilla and Kong in the water. And again, like Kong having to fight Mechagodzilla, thinks that this is Mechagodzilla. So then they start going at it. And it is later revealed to Kong that the humans have been manipulating him to fight a different version of Mechagodzilla or whatever it is. But so then all three of them have to like end up fighting or whatever. And that's when you'll have one will fall. So you'll probably have Mechagodzilla have to fall. Or I think would be really cool, which goes with my theory, is there's a battle between Godzilla and Kong, where Kong wins, possibly kills Godzilla, or at least just defeating Godzilla, and leaving the name of King of the Monsters away from Godzilla, and humans dubbing Kong King Kong, which I think would be really cool to like actually get that name. And if they want to go, and if the route goes with Godzilla dying, then maybe we'll have like a Godzilla Junior come up, or Kid Godzilla come up, or even Mecha Godzilla like realize like his role, and then starts trying to revenge Godzilla, or some aspect of that. They'll come in the next movie to try for round two of taking down King Kong at that point. So like my theory is just that simple bare bones, that there's going to be a fight between Godzilla and Kong. Kong's going to win, and Kong is going to become King Kong. But it'll lead to the next movie where there'll be a revenge story or a round two of sorts to reclaim that mantle of King of the Monsters, which I think would be really cool and can easily segue into what can be the future of the MonsterVerse anyway. Because I think it would be cool to see a Godzilla Jr. I definitely think that we see Mechagodzilla in this, so I want to see more Mechagodzilla, more maybe even Mecha, Mecha, I forget what that three-headed beast name is. And like see more of those monsters in the movies, and have like King Kong, maybe have King Kong be like the main character from this point on, or have Godzilla return and be the main character, but teaming up with Godzilla every now and then for it. But I think it would just be really poetic for Kong to become King Kong, so that way we finally have a reason to call him King Kong, instead of like all the other movies where he's already King Kong, but in this iteration, it is also noted that he is just regular Kong at this point. And I know in the last movie he was an adolescent, so it would only be fitting too if he, into manhood, he does become King Kong in some way with this movie. So that's just kind of my thoughts about it. Let me know your thoughts about Godzilla vs. King Kong down below. And I just wanted also to put out a video based off of the trailer as well. It looks absolutely amazing. Definitely going to try watching it in theaters. If not, I do have HBO Max, so I will probably be reviewing this movie, and it will probably be my first review anyway, back, or if I decide to do another movie review beforehand. But it sounds like this might be the first actual big movie that I review here soon, just because of the lack of big movies coming out in theaters. Besides like Wonder Woman and Monster Hunter and those type of movies, which honestly I don't know if I'm going to review at this point, just because to me they have been mediocre. I might actually review Pinocchio, because that was a really good movie, because that came out in December and I enjoyed it. It's oddly charming in a way. But yeah, enough of me rambling. Just thought I would put my thoughts out there for my schedule. Godzilla versus Kong, and what I want to do in the future anyway. So without further ado, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that stuff to help get these videos out there. And as always, feel the beard. Deuces.